Paul has battled in the trenches, fighting for constitutional principles, for your liberty, for my liberty, and for a different future for his children and his grandchildren. But he hasn't been in that fight alone. There's been a faithful woman who's stood beside him, who's made equal sacrifices to what he's made. I guarantee you Carol's knocked on more doors. She's stuffed more envelopes. We all think we've done a lot. But over all these years, Carol Paul has been a faithful wife and a lover of liberty, just like her husband. It often occurred to me over this campaign as I watched the two of them tirelessly travel all around this country to build hope and encouragement in each one of you. What a sacrifice they have made. You know, most people, after they've had a long career like this, retire and enjoy that retirement. But instead, Ron and Carol Paul have sacrificed their retirement for our liberty. And Carol's been right there with him. It didn't matter whether people were vilifying him. She stood faithful. She stood up to what many other women would have fallen away from. She was ready to stand with her husband no matter what lies were told about him, what the media had to say about him, because just like Ron, she believed in liberty, and she wanted to leave something greater to her children and to her grandchildren. So I thought it would be most unfitting if tonight we didn't honor the sacrifices that Carol Paul made. We didn't call her out here and we let her know how much we love her, how much we appreciate her. So please join me in welcoming our First Lady of Liberty, Carol Paul. On behalf of the Ron Paul Nation, we want to present you with the First Lady of Liberty Award, Carol Paul. Thank you.
That certainly is a very nice honor. Here I thought we were just moving things along to get Ron up here, because I know you've all been waiting for him. And But my job was to introduce the family, because that's what I usually do best. You know, those family things? Okay. So first of all, I do want to thank you all for coming. We couldn't do what we've done without you. And it's only the beginning. And we are the future. Okay, I have some family here that I want to introduce. I'm going to bring them all out on the stage. And, okay. Oh, they don't listen to directions. They're not doing it in order. Okay, oh, all right. On this side, our oldest son, Ronnie, and his wife, Peggy. And he has two of his three daughters with him today. Lisa, who's a medical student, and Linda, who's a senior at A&M. And their older daughter is a resident doctor, and she couldn't leave her station, so she's not here today. Our next, our daughter, okay, our daughter Lori and her husband Tom. Lori has 5 children. Okay. Lori's oldest son, Matt, is assistant principal at a elementary school, and he couldn't make it here today, but his sister Vicki is here. Vicki is married to Christopher White, and they have 2 children, Kaylee and Cole. Lori's next child is Valerie. Valerie is married to Jesse Benton. They have one daughter, Caroline, who's my namesake. Next, we have our third child and second son, Rand Paul. His wife Kelly is with him, and they have three sons. William, who's a sophomore in college, Duncan, who's busy playing soccer. They couldn't be here, but their youngest son, Robert, is with them today. Okay. Then our number 4 child, Robert Paul, Dr. Robert Paul. Robert's wife, Monica, couldn't be here because they have kids who are busy in sports, playing soccer and all kind of things that had to be played this weekend. And our youngest daughter, Joy, is just a few weeks away from delivering our 19th grandchild. And so, so her doctor didn't want her to come. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I've already made a mistake. We have to back up to number 2 child, Lori. I only told about 3 of her kids. She has 2 more. Mark Hyatt is here. Raise your hand. Mark is a junior at the University of Houston, and his younger brother Michael is playing for the Houston Cougars baseball, and so they wouldn't let him off. He had to do some training. All right, now, where is Ben?
Ben and Lisa left already.
What?
Ben and Lisa left already.
Left for the airplane.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I get corrections. Our youngest daughter, Joy, who couldn't come, sent one of her twins to be here. But because this storm decided to come in, they whisked him away, and he's on an airplane back to Texas. So let's see. Have I done it all? Okay. Thanks for putting up with all the history. Now, it gives me a great honor to present our middle child, Senator Dr. Rand Paul. Who will introduce his dad. And I would like to tell you,
Thank you. Thank you.
Ball 16! Ball 16! Ball 16!
Are you ready?
No.
Thank you.
Okay, one thing.
Paul 16. Thank you.
Okay, go.
Thank you. Thank you. Now you guys are lucky we only brought half the family. If we'd have brought the whole family, we'd be here for another hour. I want to thank you for supporting my dad and also for supporting the cause of liberty and not letting our founding principles die. Anybody here in favor of abolishing the TSA? You know, when I say that in Washington,